Wanda Cronkite here, interrupting your regularly scheduled programming to bring you breaking news from the scientific and engineering community. We have just learned of a significant breakthrough in technology that will soon be available to everyone worldwide. Experts say that a new product, called IT, will change life as we know it, making common tasks easy, fast, and fun. The demand for IT is growing out of control, and crowds are lining up to be the first to purchase it when it becomes available. Great Company, the producers of IT, say that they are manufacturing it as quickly as they can, and that customers can expect to purchase it at retail stores early next week. So as the world waits with growing anticipation for this life-changing product, let's go behind the scenes to learn more about the development, manufacturing, and transportation of IT. Joining me first from Great Company is Polly O'Lafin, the lead chemical engineer from Great Company. We're talking to Polly live via satellite from her company research laboratory in someplace USA. Polly, online consumer websites are buzzing about this new product. What can you tell us about the development of IT?
Wanda, I couldn't be more excited to bring this great news story to the world. It was about 6 months ago when I was doing routine work in the lab, and then I made the discovery. Let me show you what happened. Everyone knows that when you mix I and T together, that you get IT. However, the product of IT has never been usable before. So what I'm going to show you is I'm going to show you that experiment. I'm going to show you what happens when we put I and T together and the unusable product, IT. First, let me make sure I've got all of my proper safety equipment on. As you can see, I've got my lab coat on, my gloves, and my safety glasses. Now, let me show you, let me demonstrate what happens when I add I to this flask, and then I add a little bit of T. Very briefly, you will see it, and then it'll disappear. So as you can see, it was not usable. So what I thought of, what would happen if I add an inert additive to the I and the T? Let me show you. This is my inert additive. First, I'm going to put I into the flask. Then I'm going to put a little bit of the additive. And then finally, I will add T. Now you should see the difference a little bit of additive can make. And now you can see it, you can feel it, you can smell it, and you can definitely use it. So this is the product that we're bringing to the world. It's very exciting.
Thanks, Polly. That's quite a story. And you're quite the trendsetter. Any other new product developments in the works that you can share with us?
Well, actually, I am working on a top secret project that'll revolutionize hair color in the industry.
Oh, wow. I can only imagine what new things are in store for you, Polly. Thanks for sharing your story, and congratulations on the discovery of IT. So there you have it, folks. That's how smart chemistry transformed IT into the product solution of our generation. And a generation of IT-hungry people are ready for Great Company to deliver on their promise to have the product into retail stores by the end of next week. Earlier today, I had the opportunity to sit down with Great Company's lead mechanical engineer to learn more about their plans on how to mass produce IT to meet the ever-growing demand. Here we are with Maria Makett, who is taking us inside Great Company's manufacturing facility where IT is mass produced.
Wanda, we knew that it was special, but we had no idea that demand would be so high so soon. Manufacturing it involves a series of steps to take it from a raw material to a finished product. It takes a lot of people and machinery to move it through these steps. Allow me to show you a basic overview of our manufacturing process. We begin with the raw material stage where raw materials are combined. These materials are mixed and heated together to create a reaction, or in this case, create it. Once the reaction is complete and it is created, we finish or customize it into special colors and sizes. To ensure each it is made correctly, we collect samples of it and have our labs perform special tests to verify each it meets our quality standards. If it passes the testing stage, it is loaded and shipped off to customers.
How much work is left to be done?
Well, Wanda, as I said in the beginning, we just really weren't ready for the production demand that we're being asked to create. We've determined that the pumps that we have installed in our process are just not able to meet the desired flow that we need to pump it through the various manufacturing stages. Fortunately, there's a simple modification that we can make to our pumps to increase production. I've got a pump model here that I can show you that'll help explain the small, simple changes that we'll be making. This is a centrifugal pump, and this pump is very common to our manufacturing process. We have an impeller which increases the pressure and flow of a liquid, and these pumps can accommodate various impeller sizes, a small or a large. The larger the impeller, the larger the flow and pressure. The smaller the impeller, the lower the pressure and flow. We have special rules and formulas that apply to these pumps, and we've crunched the numbers and we've determined which impeller size we need to give us the desired amount of flow. We've already bought our impellers and changes are underway to make these modifications. I fully expect that by the end of the week we'll be able to make a significant more amount of it, thereby eliminating the shortage we're also concerned about.
Thank you, Maria, for the process overview of manufacturing. So in summary, more IT is on the way, and consumers can rest easier knowing that there will be plenty of IT for all, thanks to Great Company's plan to expand production. So now that we've learned how IT was produced and how Great Company plans to make more of it to meet consumer demand. But what about transportation? Customers have been crowding retail stores awaiting delivery, which Great Company claims is on schedule. However, conflicting reports have surfaced that say it isn't going anywhere anytime soon. Great Company officials have acknowledged trouble at It's a Short Bridge, where 500,000 ITs have been loaded but are unable to move. Natasha Movealong is the Chief Structural Engineer at Great Company and is joining us live at the scene where it is sitting near It's a Short Bridge. Natasha, what is the situation at It's a Short Bridge?
Hi, Wanda. Well, currently the problem at It's a Short Bridge is that the bridge is unable to support the weight of the moving rail cars full of it. All bridges have weight limits, and quite frankly, It's a Short Bridge can't support much of it.
Natasha, what is Great Company doing about the transportation issue?
Well, Great Company is dedicated to moving this product as safely as we possibly can. Currently, I've already assessed the structural components of the bridge to determine which components need to be reinforced in order to support the weight of the moving rail cars. I've also considered the environmental and aesthetic factors to make sure that the improvements we make to the bridge not only look good, but that they don't harm the natural environment.
Natasha, what is Great Company doing about the transportation issue?
Well, we're moving as quickly as possible. I still have some calculations to do to determine whether the bridge can support the weight of the cars as well as the ground if it's stable enough to support the weight of the moving rail cars. I also need to do some calculations on the materials of construction to make sure that they're durable enough to withstand the vibration from the cars and any type of environmental impacts like rain or possible flooding on the bridge.
Our viewers want to know when they can expect it. How quickly will Great Company resolve the transportation issue at It's a Short Bridge?
Well, we're moving quickly. The construction activities on the bridge should be wrapped up this afternoon, and we expect to have the first product in rail cars of it moving by morning.
So this is a story with a happy ending. It has been developed, manufactured, and transported to improve the lives of consumers around the world. Thanks to advances in science and engineering, it can be possible. Thank you for watching this breaking news segment, and now we will return you back to your regularly scheduled program.